It's a city where anything can happen. So what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted. Fresh, handmade, organic pasta, authentic wood-fired pizza from that oven right there, and organic Italian cuisine. Cheers, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and we are going off-script at LA's Delitera Restaurant. The Beverly Boulevard hotspot is the perfect Valentine's Day destination, and love is in the air. But don't worry, we won't be sappy all show. But I do heart the adage, fall in love with something old and make it new again. And now in this LA Revealed, I don't mean couples, but clothes. And oh, I have to try this.
Girls, for us to enjoy, maybe just one might
Oh! You might be wondering why I'm wearing this amazing jacket. Hello, shoulder pads. Well, we're about to play dress up at Play Clothes here in Burbank. I'm so excited. People come in here for what?
All occasions, 60s, 70s parties. They come in for prom. They come in if they're doing a school play. We have TikTok personalities that come in. I call it a vintage living store because we do, as well as shoes, hats, purses, clothing. We do furniture also, some vintage and antique furniture. Anything that you really need to live a vintage life, if that's what you love to do, then we try to collect here. To me, what makes it so special is that I curate everything and then we display everything. I don't just throw it in a heap. We clean everything. We try to put everything as close as we can back into its original condition. And I have things probably from the 1910s through the 1990s.
What is the significance of this place in terms of how long it's been in Burbank?
The store, I think, has been in Burbank since the 40s, the building has. The latest history I know is that probably 20 to 25 years ago, it was a flooring and crown molding store. In the first part of the store is beautiful parquet oak flooring and stuff.
It's like walking into a time machine.
So fashion follows history. Now 40s is a little bit different. It's fitted. It was usually shorter because the war was happening, so they had rations on fabric.
Is that why? I didn't know that.
So they didn't use as many materials. The shoes were, I have a pair of Repro 40 shoes. The shoes were cut out a lot. Same thing, because the ration on goods.
Oh,
so that's why we got the open toe, the cutouts, and the ankle straps.
I didn't know that.
So each person can come in here and probably pick one or two eras that they really look good in and that they feel good in and that the clothes fit them correctly. I have a good body type for the 1940s, so I love the 40s clothes. Some women have a body type for the 50s, so that suits them.
What would be my body type? Like caveman era? Like
You could go 40s.
Okay.
I see you as maybe 60s or a little bit 70s.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I use some hand sanitizer?
Thank you.
Oh my God. You guys. I'm like, why are they all paying attention to me?
Oh, so good. By the way, did I just finish an entire pasta dish in 2 minutes? So much for that New Year's resolution about no carbs. Anyway, Play Clothes has it all and has been voted LA's #1 vintage store. Check it out. I may be there, don't be scared. And now that the city is safely reopening, you never know where we'll be. Truth, I'm here at Delitera a lot. The artichoke is my fave, the pizza, love at first bite. And by the way, don't panic about those pandemic pounds, because Liberty Chan is here to help you lose it before you lose it.
Meet Devin Wiggins. He's going to tell me all about these. the Fit Fighter.
Basically what it is recycled fire hose that have been used in the service and have been retired for whatever reason. This turns into this, so now it can help others become stronger. Originally that's what it was made for, to mimic things that were happening on the fire ground for firefighters.
So now we have two of these things. What are we gonna do with them?
We'll put ourselves into a split stance position. From here, let's go and just tighten our hips.
Okay.
And then all we're gonna do with our arms, just like we're running, let's just go and pump these babies as quickly as possible.
Where can people get this?
Fitfighter.com. You can pick those up, and the cool thing about that is that some of the proceeds go to Tunnels to Tower, which is a charity.
So I would love to just throw this, like slam this to the ground. Is there a move like that?
Your wish is my command. So grabbing this, let's
Yep.
go and bend our knees a bit. Yeah, chest is up. From here, I just want you to take this straight up overhead. As you do so, up to the toes, slam down.
Ha!
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Breathe
one more
it out.
time.
Huh. Yeah.
This Fit Fighter training thing, no joke. I don't know what you do with this little fire hose, Data Devin.
Recycled fire hoses, smart move. All right, we have more coming up next. Olivia de Bortoli tours the town for tasty takeaway. Then Doug Cole dishing the deets on Valentine's Day, plus single and looking, expert dating tips to help you connect after quarantine. LA Unscripted, don't go breaking my heart. Come on back, please.
So much love, it's like a river with no end. So much love, the minute it seems to stop, it starts again.
From the Fairfax District, welcome back to LA Unscripted, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and this place right here is my home away from home. It is Delitera Restaurant, and I want you guys to meet the man behind the magic here at Delitera. It is Chef Michael, who's also the co-owner. Chef Michael, you know how much I love this place. So you guys actually designed this place yourselves. Tell me what you did.
Well, it's been past 10 years. We just improved the place, and every night we sit here by the bar having a drink. It's like, well, we should do this. So all of this has been just sitting down and trying to figure out how we're going to make the place look better and more functional.
You guys have an amazing indoor space, but you also have two really amazing outdoor spaces as well.
Well, we have the outdoor patio, which is outside on the street under the awning. We always had that, but because of the pandemic, we turned our parking lot into an enclosed patio to be able to seat people with airflow.
You have a really authentic menu here. Tell me about some of the choices.
Well, again, it's been a transition from the day we start. We had 12 items in a menu, and now we have over 30 items, and we just add and remove things, and there's a lot of clients that like certain foods, so we just enhance them further.
Even though you guys are open now, it's still a great time to do takeout.
Now, I got one client that comes every Saturday. He has to get his lobster ravioli. He comes in with his mask, with his gloves, picks it up every Saturday, nonstop.
The best part is for every takeout order, like above $30, you get wine. Above $60, you get 2 glasses of wine. I can't think of anything better, personally. I'll go ahead and toast to that. And now our Olivia de Bortoli holds up her glass, too.
The Master of Wine is a 4-day exam, and you have to identify 36 wines blind. You have to identify grape variety, origin, price point, quality, vintage, all these different types of things just by what's in the glass.
There are not a lot of master of wines in this world, even less that are women. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, there are more female astronauts than there are female masters of wine.
That is insane. Okay, so confession, I'm a level 1.
I'm trying to help other people get to where I'm at without making the same mistakes I did.
Let's get into some wine. We all know Valentine's Day is coming up, and sometimes people aren't quite sure what to serve their date or what to have with their meals.
So the first thing that I think on any Valentine's Day list is some bubbly. Sparkling wine just tickles the senses, and it's exciting, right? What I recommend is a Sorbetto Prosecco Brut. And what I love about this label is that you can actually peel off, and it's got this little Italian saying underneath it. Yeah, it's really kind of cool. When you taste this wine, this has a light little bubble to it, but you got some apricot and orange blossom, and it's a Brut, so it's considered dry, but you've got a really nice flavor there. And if you wanted to make it pink, you want to put some grenadine or crème de cassis, you can actually add that to it to make a little pink cocktail for Valentine's Day. Next wine is from Australia, and I love Australian wines. This is a Viognier. Viognier is more voluptuous, more viscous, it's just more.
All right, let's go into this red guy right here.
The Ripassa. The palate of this, I always try to describe it as chocolate-covered cherries. So, and the reason why they call it Ripassa, Amarone is made with dried grapes. But what they do with this wine, you take Valpolicella, so regular red wine, and you pass it over some of those dried grape skins. So you're passing it over to get more richness, more depth, and more complexity.
You can have it maybe with like a big steak, and then have, since it's chocolate covered strawberries, have some chocolate covered strawberries for dessert.
Okay, so where will Olivia turn up next? I can't tell you, but on weekends you may find us right here for Delitera's bottomless bubbly brunches. And something else to cheer about, Liv's back and dropping the tea on dating tips. And by the way, I would take them because she is one happy fiance. The wedding countdown is on, people.
Now we're in the middle of a pandemic. You say it's a single person's market. Some people would say otherwise. Why do you say it's a single person's market?
Because now more than ever, people are being confronted with the fact that, they may be alone. People are spending more time at home and more time to look and see what their actual lives look like.
Unconventional ways to meet people.
Online dating, getting on these apps. Some of these apps have stigma, but when it's your time to meet the right one will find you as well. Body language is an important way to kind of read between the lines and see whether or not a person is truly interested. So for you, make sure that you're looking right at the camera. Make sure that you connect with the person rather than looking at the screen. Cut off all distractions around you. If you're home with the kids, make sure that the kids are occupied. If you have pets, make sure that the pets are in the other room.
Ask questions with an agenda. What do you mean by that?
Often, especially if you're attracted to the person and everything is so new, we can skirt past the important questions to find out if this is a good goals and values match for you.
Get comfortable and show a little skin.
We all need connection, entertainment, release. Don't be afraid to, get a little jazzy with it. Show some of that tender flesh of yours. But the caveat is, don't show anything in the video chat that you wouldn't want to leak to the public. So while it's okay to get a little risque, don't put it all out on Front Street.
I can't imagine dating these days. From masks to when to meet in person, there are so many dating dilemmas. You never know when Cupid will strike, though. All right, well, we are not out of time just yet. Our partner Anya Sar checking in with a quick style tip. We're running out of time, so we're going to do a very short Style Smart Style Minute with Anya Sar.
Hi, Dana.
Hi.
So for Valentine's Day this year, I have asked for one thing and only one thing.
What?
A new watch. So I wanted you to know about this watch brand I found. Look at this.
This is gorgeous. By the way, the sparkly face, killing me. Oh my
Right?
God, yes.
So this is called Vanna.
Okay.
It is available at vanna.la. And I love this so much. You know, I did a lot of research, right?
Okay.
But for me, I don't want a watch to look like a watch. I want it to look like a beautiful piece of jewelry. And so that's why I love the Vanna watches, because you can mix the metals. They have rose gold, yellow gold, silver, and then you get to choose your face. You probably think these are really expensive,
Yeah,
right?
I would think these were at least a few $100.
Well, they are all under $200.
They're really stunning, like really in really classic shapes and designs, and the faces are also beautiful.
And one more bonus.
What?
Female-owned company.
Do you even know how to read a watch?
I mean, could you teach me? Here, teach me on this.
There's no numbers on this one. It's gonna be hard.
On my new Vanna.
From charming cherubs and chocolate to red roses and romantic dinners and tiramisu, Valentine's Day has been on the books for centuries. And get this, according to Hallmark, over 145 million cards are exchanged on February 14th. And last year, Americans spent $20 billion on gifts for their boo. Now, more deets from Doug.
Last play of the game.
I don't think it's a big secret. In our household, when it comes to the romance department, I'm not exactly Don Juan.
Can you remember some of the awful gifts I've gotten you?
Yes, I can.
But this Valentine's Day, that all changes. That's why I did a little research before the big day, to get some deets on how to impress the wife.
It starts with the card. Dear Natalie, I hope this finds you well. Clean the house, cook a meal. I can do that. That was easy. Relax for a spa day.
And I even brought in the high chair so she could watch the baby while she relaxes.
Sing your hearts out with at-home karaoke. I wanna know what love is. Embrace your creative side. Done and done. Take in a movie marathon. Only 4 more to go. And finally, build a bonfire in your backyard.
Burning down the house.
Aw, DK. All right, I'm gonna have to take a bite of this. This is Il Dolce Sale, and it is like butterscotch dessert. Oh my God, you guys. It is sweet and salty and delicious and creamy. Stole my heart. You know who else steals our hearts? Jessica Holmes. Oh my gosh.
I love nachos, and I was thinking, what's a way to kind of come up with something where it's a little bit healthier and it has more veggies and different ingredients? And then I saw a recipe for Greek nachos, and I thought, okay, I can get down with Greek nachos. So let me start with the veggies. I'll cut up some green pepper. You dice it pretty small. Then from the green pepper, do a little onion. Now I'm gonna go bring these to the pan behind me. Now I'm gonna add the garlic. 2 cloves. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the veggies out. Okay, time for the lamb. Let's get it in. Add a little salt, some pepper. And then another thing I wanna add, which I really think is very Greek, obviously, oregano. Time to top the nachos. So our lamb is cooked, and I got pita chips, plain. They're not even salted. Man overboard. The onions, the peppers, the garlic, the pine nuts, and now to the cheese. For melting purposes, This is a Mexican style 4-cheese blend. Now you put them in the oven under the broiler just until the cheese melts, and then we're gonna top it with our veggies. One of my favorite Greek condiments is tzatziki. So the grating of the cucumber is the most time-consuming thing with tzatziki. There's your cucumber. Put it on some paper towel or a towel, whatever, and then you wrap it up. Look at this. All of that would make your sauce watery. Get our bowl, and we'll add the Greek yogurt, full fat, sour cream, a good dollop. Stir that around. Tzatziki needs a lot of garlic. It's a very garlicky condiment. So I grate some salt, a good amount of salt because the sour cream and the Greek yogurt doesn't have any salt. A good amount of lemon. And then this is where you really check the seasonings and say, oh, needs a little more garlic, needs a little more salt. To top our nachos, I'm gonna start with the spinach and then chopped tomatoes. Some of the Kalamata olives is some marinated artichoke hearts. Oh, and then more cheese. We're gonna do some feta. Let's do a little tzatziki on top. What do you say? It's all of your favorite Greek flavors, but made into nachos.
So there you have it from Delitera. My tip, make a reservation for their Valentine's Day brunch, bottomless drinks, people, and takeaway always available, even if you just want to order dessert. We hope you have a safe and red hot Valentine's Day. Love you guys.